Well, hello and a very warm welcome to the Sound of Silence. My name is DrumPIPO, and today I'm hanging out with an amazing musician right here on the Sound of Silence. It's gonna be beautiful. He's coming all the way from Israel. Actually, he's an Israeli, but he's based in South Africa. He's gonna be sharing two of his original songs with us and some back-end stories, some beautiful stories that you don't want to miss out on. And of course, this show is made possible by Turnkey Music, a music shop based in Malibongwe Drive in Randburg. Do you need musical equipment? Come check these guys out, and I'm sure they'll be able to advise you and help you on whichever setup that you are looking for. Are you planning your next live DVD show? Check out DrumPIPO Music. They'll be able to assist you. Do you need musical equipment for your event? Check out DrumPIPO Music. They'll be able to assist you. Have you subscribed yet to this channel? Be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell for all of our future notifications of our upcoming shows. One more time, a very warm welcome to the Sound of Silence. My name is DrumPIPO. Stay tuned. The Sound of Silence with DrumPIPO. All right, welcome back to the Sound of Silence. My name is DrumPIPO, and you know I hang out with cool people only. Today on the show, look, I'm hanging out with an amazing guy, amazing musician right here on the Sound of Silence. You don't want to miss this conversation. It's gonna be beautiful. My brother, Sheron, how you doing?
Legai.
How you doing, man?
Find yourself.
Excellent. Welcome to the Sound of Silence.
Thank you for having me.
That's right. That's right. So tell me just a little background. For the people who don't know who you are, how legendary you are.
No, man.
You know.
No, man. I'm just a
Who are
regular.
you?
I'm just a regular guy. Fell in love, bitten by the bug of
Yeah.
music when I was about 9 years old.
Okay.
My mom set me up with a piano teacher, and
Right.
while I hated doing the classical stuff,
Yeah.
I was bitten by the music. So, and then from there on, I can't remember a day that I didn't
Yeah.
think and breathe and eat music.
That's right. You've been doing this thing for I don't know how many decades. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't know. But
43 years
Wow.
since I've been bitten.
wow.
Turned professionally about 30 odd years ago. Yeah.
And so far, I mean, you are a sound engineer as well.
Yes.
You play multiple instruments, things like that.
Yes.
How do you, I mean, coordinate all of it? How does it help with your music?
You know, it wasn't planned. It just happened. You
Yeah.
know, and I really enjoy broadening my horizons.
Right.
You know, and literally try new things. And it's all about growth. You know,
Yeah.
whether it's your personal life or with your skills and everything. And you know, we all have our demons where we never think we're good enough.
That's
So
right.
it's the strive for excellence, and I don't think I'll ever reach excellence.
That's right.
But I always strive for excellence in everything I do.
But I mean, look, being a sound engineer, obviously, you are very particular about what comes out, what the people hear, what your music, how it comes together, how it blends,
Yes.
and things like that. You are not everybody is specific about such things,
For sure.
but because of that additional thing, it adds to it. Do you produce as well?
I do
Okay.
I
And you mix and master your own
everything.
music.
Yeah, I do everything.
Wow.
It's out of the need to do so, but yeah. I mean, let's just touch about the sound engineering bit.
Yeah.
Is when I started gigging.
Right.
I think good sound is 50% of the solving the equation.
Yes, yes.
So talent or no talent, whether
Yes.
whoever it is, there's talent everywhere. But good sound can carry a show to another level.
Yeah.
So, I've always wanted to have the crowd must enjoy the sound.
That's right.
Sound could be soft or could be loud. But if it's really not, if something is wrong with the sound, terribly wrong with the
Yeah.
sound, it can make the experience very bad. First of all, for the performer,
Right.
where you not enjoying yourself.
That's right.
And another thing, it will be for the listener. People will go, something is off.
Yes.
People might
Yes.
not know how to pinpoint what is wrong.
Yes.
But they will know something is wrong.
Most definitely.
I'm talking about something drastically wrong. Not, so yeah, it was just the need to just give a good experience both for myself and whoever I was on stage with,
Yeah.
and for the user. Sorry, for the,
The
listener.
listener. Yeah.
And yeah, and from then, getting into productions. It started off back in the early 90s with the 4-track machines
Yeah.
and writing some songs and realizing you can do it yourself, and then
Yeah.
later on working in bigger studios
Yeah.
with tape and analog and all that. And then when the birth of digital came out, it was
Yes.
just this heaven,
Yeah.
of ability, what we could do in recording studios with old technology.
Everything in the box.
Everything in the box. And and from then, I mean, we're talking about late 90s
Yeah.
up until today. I mean, it's just, you don't even need hardware at all anymore.
That's right.
And
That's right.
so it's just, so you can do it yourself.
That's right.
Although I must say that I don't advise people do it themselves,
Yeah.
unless you are. I've got the skills to do it now
Yeah.
after many decades
Yeah.
of doing it. I still would have loved to collaborate
Yeah.
with, a mixing engineer, mastering
That's right.
engineer,
That's right.
another, person
Somebody
or two,
else. Just an extra ear.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
know.
So look, Sheron, what keeps your motivation going? Because it's been decades, and you're still doing it. You're still gigging. You're still, sharing your love and your music and how you feel with the audience. What keeps you going?
I'm an idiot. I don't know anything else. Well, we don't want to die, right? We don't want to. I'm not talking about physical death. You
Yeah.
don't want to. I mean, this is something I committed to. 43 years ago, I got bitten, and roughly 41 years ago,
Right.
I decided this is what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I started DJing, live, and I fell in love with that, and then started getting into sound. Maybe a year or two later, when I started, accumulating some equipment.
Right.
In school, middle school, I think I was, and it's just, this is all I know how to do. So
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot, but
Yeah.
I am, because
Yeah.
I don't have even matric. I left school and committed myself to doing this. So what other choice do I have but to march on?
Yeah, yeah. Look, there are so many people in your shoes, the same shoes, where they find themselves falling in love so much with music. But in West Africa, for example, people say music is not work, which I don't agree, but you keep going and you keep doing it because you love it and you want to. That's who you are, you know. The people that are also looking up to you as a motivation. What is your word of advice for them?
Well, first of all, let me just reiterate what you said. It's not only West Africa, it's everywhere in the world. Music is not regarded as a job. It's a hobby. And although some of the richest people on the planet have made their money from music.
Right.
And it's very sad, because I think the vast majority on the people on the planet, the consumers of music,
Yeah.
wouldn't able to go forward, have a healthy life without some sort of, this is entertainment, obviously.
Yes.
Music is entertainment.
Yes.
So, without, music is soul, music is heart.
That's right.
Right? So the same people that often enough say that music is not a job is the people that cannot
Survive without it.
without
Right.
consuming music.
Right.
So the thing is, it is the hardest thing I've ever done, and I've done army. This is the hardest thing
Yeah.
I've ever done, and it is the most rejected. There's rejection-oriented business. You get
Right.
more no's in this business than you
Right.
do, to my knowledge, than you
Yeah.
do anywhere else. So
Right.
my advice is just not to give up. I mean,
Right.
if you really do you
Yes.
present yourself,
Yes.
you must find the core of what you are,
Right.
and present that to the world, and, excuse my French, shove it down people's throats. Somebody will swallow eventually.
That's right.
It may not be a sustainable lifestyle for everyone. It is hard. It's the longest standing relationship I ever had with something or someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of times it clashes with, if you want to have a relationship or even friendships.
Yes.
You're always busy. If you're a gigging musician, you're away on weekends, you're gigging weekends, you have to gig on your birthdays, on your partner's birthdays, on anniversaries, New Year's Eve, Easter, you name it.
Yeah.
And it's a challenge.
Right.
But if it's really who you want to be and what you want to do,
That's right.
it's not just a job for me.
Yeah.
for me personally, it's everything that I am, and
That's
I've
right.
given up
That's right.
friendships, relationships, time with my kids,
Yeah.
everything for the sake of doing this.
That's right.
And so if that's what you want, then don't give up.
That's right.
Find every avenue you could focus yourself into. And
Right.
it may or may not work, you know, and it's not about making millions. It's just about
You being happy.
sustainability and being happy.
That's right.
And then you'll sustain yourself.
Living your purpose.
You know, I mean, we're talking about drive. There's so many stories of people coming out of like poor areas and townships, putting themselves through school, then university, and working 3, 4, 5 jobs.
That's right.
Not only in Africa, everywhere in the world.
That's right.
Because they want education, and that these people become highly successful
Yeah, yeah,
because they don't let the circumstances pull them down.
Right.
You know, I come from XYZ. I didn't have the means, but it's not an excuse.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
I've been told a million times by people, when are you going to settle down and get a real job? Never.
You have settled
Never,
down.
never.
You have settled down. Sheron, you know what? What are you performing for us today?
2 of my songs,
Right.
2 of the latest singles that I released.
Beautiful.
One is called I Need You, was released 2 weeks ago, so on
Yeah.
Valentine's.
Oh, okay.
And
Beautiful.
then a song that is called Glow,
Yeah.
was released in October 2024, and it is about the hardships and the benefits of being a musician, a performing musician.
Wow. Wow. You know what? I can't wait. Let's just do your first song and then we'll come back and talk some more.
Cool.
Take it away.
Where are you now? I don't know how. Somehow we both got lonely. I thought I'll be fine. I thought I'll survive, but I'll be lying to myself if I wanted someone else. Or if I tried to convince myself I'm cool, but I guess I'm just a fool for tearing us apart. 'Cause I need you, I can feel you in my blood, in my soul. When you're not here, I am stuck here with a stone, heart you stone. heart to stone. 'Cause I need you.
All right, welcome back one more time to the Sound of Silence. My name is DrumPIPO, and I told you I only hang out with cool people. You heard that beautiful music. Look, the skill on the guitar, the vocal quality, the sound, everything put together. Sheron, that was good. Good
Thank you
music.
very much. Thank
Good
you.
music. Good music. Tell me, that song you just did. What inspired it?
Which one?
Need You.
Need You.
Yeah.
And Need You comes from a place where the moment you break up, usually you have a breakup with
Right.
a partner, you go into this really angry stage. That angry stage can last a minute, an hour, or a week.
Or a lifetime.
Well, yes. But when the sadness settles down, the first little feeling of I miss the person. You know, when you get rid of that initial upset.
Yeah.
So the story speaks about that drop in energy,
Yeah.
the negative energy,
Yeah.
and that little moment of sadness where you realize that person is no longer in your life, and you miss that person,
Right.
and you need that person.
Wow.
So that's where it stems from.
But did you have like a scenario of some sort that led to you writing that song?
A few. A few. Sadly,
I can imagine.
a few.
I can imagine. Look, now, within your career, what is the biggest lesson you have had?
Wow. I think
Just before you answer, I would say don't depend on a sound engineer that you don't know. But let's hear yours.
I think the biggest lesson is always be true to yourself.
Right.
Because that will shine through. You know, there's so many lessons, but I think be true to yourself, be kind to yourself, and as a result of that, be kind to everybody else.
Okay. Yeah. Now, how do you intend to stay relevant in this music industry? Because a lot of people go and come and go and come, and we today somebody is a big fan, and then tomorrow they are no more. They don't even want to listen to your music. How do you intend to stay relevant?
I have no clue, to tell you the truth, because music swings in so many directions so quickly, and,
Right.
and it's like fashion. As an example, when Oasis came out, it was
Yeah.
rebringing the Beatles
Yeah.
into fashion because they sounded so much like the Beatles.
Right.
And you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So, you know, and we're all trying to craft a sound and to try to be clever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, again, I'm going to just reiterate. It's just I'm always going to be true to what I
That's
hear,
right.
what I hear in my head.
That's right.
You know, if it's a little retro, cool. If
Yeah.
it's a bit more modern, cool.
Yeah.
But I think not stopping is the only way to keep it relevant. And
Right.
I've got songs from the last 2.5, 3 decades that I've
Yeah.
written that I've started to bring in with fresh songs,
Yeah.
newer songs. The latest song that I've written was, I think it was September.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's coming out on an EP that's launching in a month. So I don't know. And sometimes the newer songs sound older than the old songs.
That's right.
And vice versa.
That's
So,
right.
you know, I'm just going to try.
That's
and
it.
Give it
That's
everything from here.
That's it. Now, if you're given a chance to change one thing in the industry, what will it be and why?
One thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how to implement it,
Okay.
but to get reconnected with people. So back in the day, I don't know if you, I mean, I had that excitement when I used to go and buy a CD or
Yeah.
a vinyl or a
Yeah,
tape.
yeah.
But the first thing you do is you go and open the inlay.
Yes.
And you read through the credits and
Yes.
you read through the lyrics.
Yes.
And you see the photos of the artist or the band.
Right.
And that was a way to connect. You know, now you click a button on your phone or on a browser and you
And the music
go to
is playing.
Spotify and it's playing. There's a photo too there. You know, you might click and go to the artist, you know, Instagram page and
Yeah.
see a couple of photos, a couple of it. That there's a loss of connection where I'm not even talking about the physical product. Excuse me, for the CDs or the vinyl,
Right.
it's making a small comeback. It's not going to catch as big as people think. It's a niche thing, you know.
Yeah.
Sadly, I'm not predicting the future. It's just
Yeah.
people prefer the easy. You know, most people.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing that people used to just buy little hi-fis for home. Nobody used to buy
Yeah.
the audiophile stuff. You
Yeah.
know? Just crazy people. You know,
That's
Like,
right.
Good people, but you know, people with an affinity for certain sounds.
Yeah.
Quality of sound. So, I would want to to find a way to reconnect the artists besides on stages,
Yeah.
because that's the only way to connect right now is it's like, you know, when you go do a book signing, you know,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the only way you can
Autographs.
reconnect with the author.
Yeah.
You know, when somebody writes a book, is a book signing.
Yeah.
How do we reconnect the artist to the audience
Right.
besides social media, besides you know, like I said, the whole excitement of like, you know, nobody can take that away from you running to the city shop
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you know, getting that first, you know, standing in line. So
Yeah.
you remember when the first, it still happens, I suppose, when the iPhones coming out and this big line of around the block from the
Yeah.
Apple stores.
Yeah.
To how do we get that in music? How do we get that to work in music? Then that's something I would like to. I would love
bring
to,
back,
to
sort
see
of.
to see that happens again. Is
Yeah.
that people standing in line to see an artist or to feel the artist,
Yeah.
you know, to get
Yeah.
because now like there's no print media anymore. Everything's online, which is great. It's instant. I mean, you can get to so many more people.
Yeah.
But how do we connect with the people?
That's right.
On that level.
That's right.
Of the same as people standing in line, hundreds of people to buy the first batch of iPhones, as an example.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I'm not talking about buying my CDs. I'm
Yeah.
talking about how do you connect with me? How do
Right.
you know? So you can't wait to be in touch with
Part
the
of the,
artist.
yeah.
That's something that I would love to see happen again.
No, beautiful, beautiful. Sheron, look, if someone wants to book you for shows and stuff, how do they get hold of you?
First on my website.
Yeah.
So Sheron, SHERON.co.za. My contact details are there. There will be on social media.
Yeah.
You can find me everywhere. YouTube. It's all the same handle. It's at Sheron Musician.
That's right.
Also at Sheron Musician at Gmail.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sheron Musician at Gmail.
Yeah.
Dot com. And all the handles is the same for Instagram, for Facebook, for YouTube. It's at Sheron Musician. Yeah, so basically that's how you can get hold of me.
Sheron, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. Look, man, all the best
Thank
with
you
your
for
music,
having me.
my
It's
brother.
so much fun to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's do your next song.
And when I think of time, my mind goes blank. I rest my head, it's all turning black. And as I drift away, I hear you call my name. My eyes turn blue. I'm taking all the blame. You and me and a whole lot of people. A whole lot of people dance until we glow. In our bodies there's an infinite rhythm, invisible freedom, and we let it show, let it show. And when the sun lays down, we start the fun until the break of dawn. We carry on. It's not too late to stop. It's never late to join. It's not far we get. It's only where we're going. You and me and a whole lot of people. A whole lot of people. There's until we glow. when I see the time, the doctor's too light. For now we say goodbye. We'll be again tonight. You and me and a whole lot of people, a whole lot of people. There's until we go. In our bodies there's an infinite freedom, invisible freedom, and we let it show. You and me and a whole lot of people, a whole lot of people. There's until we go. In our bodies there's an infinite rhythm, invisible freedom, and we let it show, let it show.
All right, guys, that's it for the day. Thank you so much for hanging out with myself and Sheron right here on The Sound of Silence. I had a great time. Have you subscribed yet? Be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell for all of our future notifications. Until then, I will see you same time, same place next week. God bless. Bye-bye.